In R, we have different methods to calculate confidence interval, and there are different ways to calculate different confidence interval in statics as well. Here, to understand confidence interval in a more lucid way, we will just use t-test. So, how does the t-test work? It's just like a normal function. You pass in the data, and it will give you a result as in confidence interval type. It will also give you a lot of data, but in this video we are going to concentrate only on the part where we have to deal with the confidence interval. Okay, so first of all, we will need a sample data on which we are going to find the confidence interval. For this, I will be using inbuilt data from R. The data which I'll be using will be something like this. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, so basically this woman dataset contains two columns. One is height and weight. This is height and weight of woman, the same name as it is. And to calculate the confidence interval for this, it's actually super easy. It's just a one line of code, but the trick lies in deciphering the result. Suppose if we do a t-test on top of it, t.test woman, then dollar height. So here we are trying to figure out the confidence interval of height of a woman using t-test. So yeah, so here is the result. We are getting a lot of values like p-value, t-value, df value. In this video we are only gonna concentrate on this value. This is the key point here. So on this data set we are getting a confidence interval value of 62.5 till 67.47. This is our confidence interval. Now what this actually means, this is what is the gist we need to understand. So typically this is how it works. You are given a data, numerical data, and when we figure out the confidence interval of that numerical part, it simply means with this certain amount of confidence I can say that the values will be between this range. For example, we will try to understand it through this diagram. In our data set, suppose this was our data set and it contained two columns. One was height and another one was, what was that, weight. Okay, now when we found the confidence interval of height, what we got as a result was, where is it, yeah, this is, yeah, there we are. Yeah, so this is what the, on a 95% value, this is what the confidence interval we are getting. This this simply means that if we are gonna take any x value from this height, with there is a 95% chance that it's gonna fall between the range of this 62.5 to 67.4. It's similar kind of, you can think it as a probability that with 95% confidence I can say that any value you take from the actual data, the value is gonna fall between 62.5 to 67.4. um, this is what the zest actually is, and similar kind of exercise we can do on any numerical column. For example, we can find confidence interval of weight also. So if at all we have to find confidence interval for weight, it's again a simple t dot test. Instead of height we will find for weight. Yeah, so this is our confidence interval, 128 to 145. And by default the default value which it takes as a 95%, we can increase and decrease the value according to our need. First of all, let's understand this. In our case, we have got again the confidence interval is this on a 95% scale. So again, if we take any x in this weight, if we take any x value from this weight column with 95% confidence, I can say that this whole weight value is gonna fall between this category, 128.15 to 145.36. This is, these two are different value. Yeah, there it is. So this is what confidence interval actually means. And to be more precise, in a more practical terms, if you want to understand, you can think it of as a suppose you have 10 years data of a particular individual's income, and you want to figure out the confidence interval of the income. Assuming income is a numeric column, you just pass the data and you get a confidence interval on that income column also. Yeah, that's it. Again, just to reiterate on how do we configure the default confidence interval value. This is how we do it. Create a new code chunk and wait in a state of 95%. If I want, suppose 80% confidence, this is what value we are getting. Yeah, on 80% with 80%, this is how we read it actually. With 80% confidence, we can say that the height will be between 131 to 142. This is so for 80%, this is what the value we are getting. Yeah, this is the values. So again, this is for 95% and this is for 80%. Yeah, hope you understood it. Yeah.